Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of July 3rd to the 9th, 2023. First card out, we have crystal clear intentions. I'm going to be honest with you, this card does not come out super often when I use this deck, so this is pretty significant. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. I'm seeing a vision here, Aquarius, of you actually getting a journal and writing down exactly what you desire. So if the best case scenario were to unfold in your love life, your career life, your etc., what would that look like for you? For some reason, I'm seeing this message here, like literally write it down. Spirit is just saying, write it down. It will help you. Okay. I don't know how it'll help you, but it will help you. That's just what I'm seeing. Okay. I'm just the messenger. Write it down. Get crystal clear about what you want here. We have the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Okay. So this actually correlates pretty clearly with this. You know, what do you want? Communicate it extremely clearly, especially if, you know, this is matters of the heart or like career here. Like tell that person exactly what you want. Like, yeah, I am dating for marriage. I am dating just to have a friends with benefits, you know, crystal clear communication. So that way there's no drama when you find out you don't want the same things. You know what I'm saying? Like decide what you want clearly so that it may come to you now, because the people and the opportunities that are most aligned with you, they are going to feel so confident in pursuing you when you know exactly what you want and it lines up with them. So communication is key here. We also have, oh my gosh, woman holding a heart. So yeah, I feel this is really strongly talking about your love life, Aquarius. Decide what you want clearly so that you can manifest it. Like right now, write down, what do you want in love? What kind of partner do you want? What kind of relationship do you want? What do you want long term? Write all of this down so that it's clear in your mind, have a clear vision. Okay, your spirit guides are saying, listen, Aquarius, we don't really know what you want here, so we're not quite sure what to bring you. So just get really clear about this, and we promise you it will come in super, super fast for you, okay? Beautiful stuff. The universe can only bring you what they think that you want, so yeah, or what you think that you want, whether that's good or bad. So yeah, we're gonna pull 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3 to get more specific about this week ahead. And first card out is the Tower. Yeah, Aquarius, there was some big shifts, okay, big shifts and changes that you might have been dealing with these past few weeks and months that are just gonna completely alter your reality, okay? Whole environment being changed. Some of you guys might have moved, some of you might have gotten pregnant, some of you, you know, might have broken up with someone. Huge shift in Aquarius's energies these past few weeks and months. I'm seeing someone here might have been diagnosed with something as well that might have given you a little bit more clarity about what you're dealing with and the lifestyle changes you need to make. So I'm just seeing in the past few weeks and months there was some big shifts in your reality that have changed your reality, the way that you operate in your daily life. And so we're going to continue kind of seeing that play out. Second card, we have the Ace of Air in reverse. Oh my gosh, Aquarius. Let me tell you something. You need to be so truthful and authentic this week. Like, if you're pussying out, for lack of better words, if you're pussying out of a conversation that you need to have, this is your sign that you really need to have that conversation. Communication is key here. If you're hiding a secret from someone, tell them as soon as possible. Get clear with yourself about what you want. Make a decision here and communicate it crystal clear, okay? Ace of Air in reversed. To me, I feel like there's an opportunity for a better path for you this week if you're able to communicate effectively. So don't block your own communication, okay? And also Ace of Air talks about having a clear mind, which is why Spirit gave us that vision of you literally writing down exactly what you want right now, the best case scenario of your life right now for the next few weeks and months. What does that best case scenario look like? Writing it down will help you kind of tune into that and see how you can manifest that best case scenario. third card out for you is the Three of Earth in reverse. You know, these cards are all reminding me of this phrase, closed mouths don't get fed. Okay, if you keep your mouth shut about what you want and what you need, you're not gonna get what you want. I don't know why. Okay, I just got a vision here. And this is so specific, so this might only apply for a few people. You might be dealing with someone who's really awesome on like every level. Like, so you might be dating someone new, but they just can't please you in bed. And Spirit's saying, you know, don't let this dumb thing ruin a perfectly good connection. Like, you need to open your mouth up about what you want and what you need. You know, if you need longer foreplay, for example, say that, ask it. If you have other partners, and you know, you should be communicating about that as well for the health and safety of and consent of everyone involved. You know, closed mouths don't get fed. Okay, if you want a promotion, if you want a raise, speak up this week. All right, say, hey, boss, promotion, how do I get it? Or is there any openings for growing in this community or in this company? Is there any opportunities for a raise, and how do I get that? You know, here's the thing, guys, like, you have to advocate for your own pleasure. You have to advocate for your own needs and wants, because if you don't, no one will. And that's just a cold, hard reality of life. You have to know what you want, and you have to communicate that, and you have to get it. People who just sit around waiting for others to be a mind reader, you're going to live a very unhappy life when you realize that that's not how the world works. Okay, so open your mouth. Be a team player here and advocate for your opinions, what you want. To me, this is like a self-love thing as well. Like, don't be a people pleaser either. You know, if you're someone who just kind of settles into the back seat and you're like, okay, well, I'm fine with anything. You can decide where we're eating. You can decide what we're doing here. I just feel like you'll have a much more lucky, beautiful, easier week if you actually do speak up for what is on your mind. You know, maybe you are okay eating anywhere, sure, but you've had a real hankering for Chinese food. So it's like, well, I mean, I've had this hankering for Chinese food, but I'm open to anything. Like, I'm happy anywhere. So, you know, you can speak up for your thoughts, your opinions, your wants, your needs. And I feel like that is a lesson that this week will be offering you. And like I said, if there's anything that you're kind of keeping hidden, keeping secret, I don't think keeping that secret or pussying out of this conversation is going to get you anywhere this week. So it's time to open your mouth. Second row, fourth card out for you is Temptation in reverse, and this same exact card came out for Libra. I am seeing here you letting go of a bad habit, letting go of feeling stuck. Okay, oh, Temptation in reverse right underneath that Tower card. Yeah, something has had to come to a close because it was toxic or abusive here, guys. I'm definitely seeing that this could be in your past, you know. You had to really let go of something or someone because it wasn't serving. Also, I am seeing here letting go of your, like I said, and I'm sorry if this offends you, your own people-pleasing tendencies and learning how to communicate much more effectively, as well as listen to other people when they communicate. So that way you don't get your hopes up if someone just truly doesn't want to offer you what you need, what you want here. You know, being able to listen is an equally important part of communication, as well as speaking up. And sometimes, you know, people tell us exactly what they want and don't want in relationships, exactly how this connection is going to end, how you're not compatible. But with all those lusty hormonal feelings we get in the beginning of connections, we just kind of turn a deaf ear to what they're saying to us. And so, like I said, listening as well as speaking up they're both equally important in connections. Center of your spread, center of your week is the Five of Earth in reverse. I keep coming back to this phrase, closed mouths don't get fed, Aquarius. This is the epitome of the Five of Earth, especially in reverse. Like, on the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, we see two people struggling out in the snow, out in the cold for no reason. You know, they're struggling for nothing. And they're right in front of a church and they can easily just go inside of that church, get warm, get clothing, get fed, get taken care of, but they refuse. You know, it's like they're struggling for no reason, whereas if they just spoke up, they wouldn't have to struggle. So, you know, some of you guys, if there's anything that you're not crystal clear on when it comes to a connection that you're in, and you're sitting here struggling, if you're sitting here being anxious or just not knowing, like, what are we? You know, it might be time for you to have that conversation. It might be time for you to reach out and get clarity, speak up about what you want, and get the support that you need. You know, it can be uncomfortable at times, kind of asking for what we need. But yeah, I don't know. Just allow yourself to receive when other people change. Like, for example, it could be really awkward. Like, say that gift giving is your love language. That's perfectly valuable. That's perfectly okay. You know, that's perfectly fine, acceptable. And some person that you've been dating recently or your partner, they never get you gifts, and you just really want a connection where you periodically, I don't know, get little tokens of affection, flowers, whatever. You know, it could be really awkward to say to that person, hey, you know, gift giving is my love language. And I don't know, just little tokens of affection here and there would go a really long way to make me feel secure in this connection. I mean, you don't necessarily have to do anything you don't want to, but I'm just letting you know that's what makes me feel loved. It would make me feel so secure if you wanted to do that. So I'm just letting you know. You know, having a conversation like that it could feel so awkward. But then once that person actually does change and they start getting you flowers or gifts, you know, don't sit here and again be in this people-pleasing tendency where you're like, oh no, I can't accept this, like blah, blah, blah. Like, no, accept it. It'll feel really awkward at first, and then you'll get over it. And then this person knows for the rest of forever, you know, to get you gifts so you feel loved and you'll feel more loved. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing something like that coming through. Could be a difficult conversation to initiate here, but it's one that will lead to getting what you want, what you need from your connections, and working better as a team here. Don't hold on to resentment, because someone, you know, we have to teach the people around us how we best accept and receive love. We have to teach the people around us how to treat us, right? And those beginning phases can be awkward sometimes like that, but I am seeing a need here for you to communicate and really do some inner reflection to see what you need, what you want in your relationships to feel loved and supported. Same thing can apply to friendships as well. Like, if you really feel like you need at least a weekly phone call or visit from a friend to feel connected with them, it could be awkward to kind of be like, hey, so I know we don't really talk that often, but I would like to be closer with you. And in order to feel that closeness, like, I would just really love to have a weekly phone call, a weekly hangout. If you're down, you know, what are your thoughts, your feelings? You know, like, it's something that we overthink. It's not that weird to tell others what we need to feel safe and secure. So I am seeing here, it's time for you to initiate a conversation like that with someone. Sixth card out is the Nine of Earth. Yeah, look at the prosperity and the comfortability you will experience after you do this. Also, this is just a good card for like money. I'm feeling some of you might be working to kind of grow either like a side hustle, a business, or a like work remote type of job here, like kind of wanting to go in that direction, make more money from doing something that you love, or a situation that will offer you the freedom that you love. You know, I'm seeing something like that, like working towards that goal. Also, this is a really good week for hobbies. So whatever your hobbies are, we see happiness coming through there. Third row out for you, seventh card, is the Eight of Earth in reversed. Okay, practice makes perfect, y'all. It's really interesting, actually. There may be some tedious aspects of this week when it comes to growing. I'm seeing like this career, this source of income. There may be some tedious aspects in your job and financial life. It feels like you're working towards a more freeing, fulfilling lifestyle in your career, in your money, but you have to get through tedious phases to get there. For example, like, I love making YouTube videos, and I would love to make more money doing this one day, but I had to get through the tedious phases of like editing videos, and like this channel right now, I'm not being paid for this channel at this moment. So kind of working really hard, not getting paid anything, not really seeing a payoff, you know, that would be like a tedious kind of phase there. I see you kind of going through a phase like that somewhere in your life, but eventually it'll pay off. So this makes perfect sense for anyone who's going to school, for example. You might not necessarily love writing exams and researching and stuff, but it will lead you into a lifestyle that you really love, okay? 8th card out for you is the Page of Water in reverse. So this has been coming out quite a bit in these readings, and this is my sign, guys. Don't overdrink this week. All right, if you're gonna be drinking alcohol, don't overdo it at all, okay? Don't overindulge, especially with temptation in reverse. There is some warning here. If there's anything that you are participating in this week that could possibly be overindulged on, don't do it. Same thing with eating. Could even just be eating. You know, keep it tempered, keep it balanced. Don't overeat, don't overdrink, don't overdo anything this week. That is your warning. Heed it now, because I had a reading for myself a few weeks back and I did not listen, and it ended up with me puking all weekend. So Page of Water reversed. It is, time for you to be cautious about that. Final card out for you is the Queen of Water. Yes. Guys, effectively communicating your wants and needs and connections in your work, in all of your relationships, you know, taking stock of your happiest outcome. Like, what is the best case scenario? Like, what is my ideal here, writing it down and figuring out how can I get to that ideal? What conversations do I need to have in order to manifest this ideal situation with this person, with this job, whatever, okay? Writing it down will get you so clear, and I keep coming back to like writing it down, journaling it out. So pause this video or end this video and go ahead and do that at this time, or watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get the fullest overview of this week ahead, because there are so many more crazy messages this week. So that'll give you the fullest overview of the week. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, comment how it resonated, and if you want a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Bye bye.